What's going on, guys? We'll be using Classic Shavings Bacon Scented Premium Shaving Soap. So Legal File sent me this. I opened it up in the last video or the video before that. I don't remember. I think it was the last video. So, like, I've smelled this scent before. Not from a soap, but it's not like a common bacon scent. Like if you were to go buy just bacon, and maple syrup bacon is kind of what this reminds me of. I get like a fried maple syrupy scent. So anyways, it's not, you know, displeasing to me. It's okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut off a piece and then I've had this bowl soaking with some warm water. So I'll just cut off a piece and we'll lather it like that. We'll bowl lather it. As far as the ingredients, it's a vegan soap. It's kosher vegetable glycerin, so VG. It's sodium cocoate, sodium stearate. The writing's very, very small here, so I'm trying to... propylene glycol, which is PG, sorbitol, deionized water, bentonite clay, and fragrance. So it's a very simplistic soap as far as the ingredients go. All right, so let's use the spoon, and this will be a DE shave today. I'm using the Rockwell 2C with a brand new feather blade in there. I haven't used DE blades in quite some time, or DE razors. So let's, I don't know. This is a pretty thick puck. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's probably a bit too much, but nice little chunk there. We'll put that in the bottom. So, all right, let's try it out. I don't know what to expect. It's, you know, it's different. It is different. You know, truthfully, I've been kind of anticipating this today. Which is weird, right? Because like I typically don't, I wouldn't say fantasize, but I don't like think about what I'm shaving with the previous night unless it's I think the last time that I was like very interested and wanted to like hurry up and get home and shave was my PAA soap. So all right, so this is the Maggard 30mm synthetic. This thing is huge, by the way. I mean, I have large hands, you know, as far as glove sizes, large. I mean, this it's massive, this thing. All right, so we have a little bit of soap. Then I'm going to press it down because I feel like it's just going to glide around if I don't. Just mushing it in the bottom of the base there, so now it's not moving. Very slick. It's on my fingers. I'm wiping my finger, or washing my fingers off with water now, so it is very slick. So I'm not starting off with much water. I don't know this soap base. It may not take water very well, so I'll go slow for now as far as the water add. So how's everybody doing? I hope your week went well. I hope when this video uploads, it'll be the weekend, so I hope you're having a good weekend. I know Lingophile was waiting on me to kind of use this soap. You know, just looking at, I mean, and I went to their website to see. As far as the soap scent, I think this specific soap scent, because I looked, they had bay rum, they had sandalwood, they had, I think, vanilla. Like, there are some legitimate scents. This soap scent's more of like a marketing, like a gimmicky type thing. But what really matters, you know, beyond scent, obviously, is the performance and the ingredients. So as far as the ingredients on this, I saw their soap pucks going for like 20 bucks. For the ingredients that are, the samples are okay. I mean, I saw how much the samples are. They're not, I think they're perfectly fine for, I think this was 2.5 ounce. I think there's a 3-ounce sample too. Anyways, I think those are okay for the pricing. But to buy a very nice lather, by the way. Very nice and very quick lather. Yeah, I still get that maple syrup smell. All right, I'm going to wet my face and then we'll begin. I'm assuming when you purchased this one, LP, that you also purchased one for yourself. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. But I would say start off with a puck to try first instead of like this is here, instead of dropping 20 bucks on one of the soaps. Cause like, man, for 20 bucks, you're talking about some other very high-end artisans with goat's milk and all these other, I guess it wouldn't, well, it would still be vegan, right? It would just not be dairy free, but smelling this scent is just like, it's kind of getting me hungry. But yeah, I mean, I could see bacon maybe as far as the scent goes, but honestly for me, it's more like maple syrupy. But yeah, it's not a bad lather. It's a little foamy. Not terrible. It's definitely slick. I can tell you it's going to be slick enough for a straight razor shave and for a DE shave for sure. Well, apparently there's a little piece that came off. Another one. Oh well. So, lather-wise, it's fine. No problems. Hope everybody is safe and healthy. All right, like I said, Rockwell 2C with a brand new feather blade. Yeah, I haven't used one of these in, feels like several months, but I know it's only been probably about a month. I've just been on the straight razor train for a little bit. The glide's very nice. It's rinsing off very good as well of the razor. So I have some honeydews for tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. And I also we want to build a shelf in the baby's room. On one of the corners, it's gonna be a bookshelf in one of the corners, and so there's another one of those little chunks. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and see what they have for wood, because we want to stain it. So I'll see if they have any like cedar or something that has good, good grain, because if not, I may as well just use plywood and paint it, right? You know, why buy pine boards or whatever that has, you know, not the prettiest grain and then stain it? Like, what's the point in that? It's not going to look good. So, I'll see what they have. If they have some nice cedar or chestnut or wall, I mean, something that's has good grain, then that's what I'll get. And if not, then we'll just have to paint instead of stain. Very nice first pass. Let's check the residual slickness. That's good. I wouldn't say it's above average. It's good. It's on par with other non, I guess I'd call them non-premium soaps. Although they say that this is their premium shaving soap. You know, it's subjective, but I have a ton of soaps. That's only 2 rows. It goes another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 rows total. And every single one is filled with soap. And I have more in the other room as well. I have more down here. So as far as soaps and you know, artisans and stuff, I haven't checked out all, but I've checked out a ton. And I can give you a pretty good idea on what, you know, is what I would consider premium from artisans and not. And I don't necessarily know if this is premium, especially with the ingredients. But again, it's subjective. This is working very well as far as the lather build was nice. It's not dissipating, that's nice. The scent, it's not, as far as like the scent strength, I'm not, you know, obviously scent is subjective and you may hate this scent if you dislike maple syrup and whatever, but as far as the scent strength of this particular soap, it's good. It's, I'd say probably about 5 when lathered. So it's, you know, in that middle ground. Not too strong, not so weak that you can't smell it once it's lathered. So it's in a good point, or a good spot. I don't know, I'm all about value. And don't get me wrong, like value products, you know what I'm going to say when I talk about value products. You know, Sterling, Razor Rock, you know, those type of things, those type of artisans. And, you know, when I can go buy a tub of Sterling, almost 2 tubs of Sterling for, and that's tallow soap. And again, I understand there may be some vegan-only users out there, but you should not have to pay 20 bucks for a tub of soap for vegan soap. You know, it's just, that's a bit much, in my opinion. For these ingredients, I'm saying. That's, I guess I should kind of like point that out for the ingredients that are being used here. Now on the site, I thought I saw, let me see. Did I read off lanolin? On the site, I thought I saw lanolin on the ingredients, but lanolin is not listed in the ingredients here. I'm sorry, it's probably not focusing. Lanolin is not listed on the ingredients on this puck, so I don't know what's up with that. Lanolin is great for a post-shave feel. This apparently does not have that, so. All right, so I guess my overall opinion of the soap during the second pass is it's nowhere near the worst soap I've ever used. Not even in the same category. This will give you an absolute perfect shave. If you're not worried about after. If you're not worried about after the shave feelings, you know, post-shave feel, or or the value, you know, for the ingredients you're getting. If you're not worried about that, this will do just fine. And it's a soap I'll definitely, you know, grab again and reuse, because it's not off-putting by any means. I mean, I'm getting a, again, perfectly fine shade with it. Yeah, residual slickness, again, just, in my opinion, it's average. I'm sure if I were to add a ton of water to this, it would drown it out. I could do a lathering video if you guys would like. Just let me know in the comments of this video if you want to see a lathering video of this. I could face lather, and then I could also bowl lather and just add copious amounts of water just to see how it handles. I mean, I'm gonna try it anyways, even if you guys don't want to see it. But I'll wait until this video uploads a day or two and see if you want to see it. And if you do, then I'll just record when I'm doing it. But with most soaps, most of my soaps, if not all of my soaps, I do test lather, just to see how far I could push it. I've got soap like all on the handle. This thing is slippery as hell. I have limited space on this counter now because I have a ton of stuff here, and my wife does too. So I've just been setting it in the bowl of lather like that. So yeah. It's like sliding in the bowl. Got off the shoulder. It's an interesting scent. Like, who would have thought? Like, why would you think of bacon? A bacon scent? Why? Why would you think of that? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Again, it's gimmicky. And it's marketing. And obviously it's working, you know. Lingual file purchased. But yeah, seriously though, it's for me, it's not off-putting. I mean, it's not like it's a super pleasant, like I want to go and buy an aftershave that smells just like this. No, it's not that. But I would say it's unique. It's definitely unique. I don't have anything else back there in the other room, down in the cabinet. I don't have anything else in here that smells like this. So as you can see, I could do a couple buffer passes without any lather whatsoever. Very smooth, very nice shave there. I have a couple of Japanese flags right there, but I honestly wouldn't blame that on the soap at all. I think that's more so me. So don't judge my Japanese flags and put that on the soap. And maybe I was misreading, but I'm pretty sure it was 4 ounces of soap for 20 bucks with these same ingredients. I just can't get behind that. I can't. Now this little puck, I think this is like, does it say how many ounces it is? It's 2.5 inches in diameter. That's all they tell you. I mean, I can put it on my little food scale and it'll tell me exactly how many ounces it is. Although at this point, with a chunk cut out, it's not going to be exact, but these little samples were on sale, and they're not a bad price as far as the samples go. Or the small pucks. I don't know if they're samples or not. For me, overall, on a scale from 1 to 10, I can actually like go across the grain here because I'm using a DE as opposed to a straight, so I'm going to do that. A couple of cleanup passes, I guess. For me, though, scale of 1 to 10, this is probably 5, 5.5. Again, not something that I would shake my head at, you know, shake a stick at and say don't mess with that soap. It's definitely good enough to get a nice shave. There's no doubt about that. Value for me is a big concern on this soap. The value and the ingredients. And maybe the post-shave feel. I was saying that, you know, I mean, obviously lanolin helps the post-shave feel. I don't think anyone could deny that, but this not having lanolin may not be that big of a thing. It actually feels okay, if I'm being honest, as far as my skin. You know, typically, and I guess it depends on the person, but typically I can tell as I'm shaving, normally on the third pass, if not like towards the end of the second pass, if a soap is going to dry my face out, or if a soap is going to moisturize my face, or if it just doesn't swing one way or the other. I think this soap is definitely moisturizing my face, which I was not expecting. So I could just feel, like I said, I could just feel the little bit of moisturizing going on. So, okay, we'll bump it up. We'll bump it up from 5 to 5.5. Well, let's say 5.5 to 6. 6 may be pushing it. Maybe just a hard 5.5. And for instance, like I would put one of my Colonel Conks, which I have all the samples of Colonel Conks, but I would put those probably, since that's just like a basic glycerin based soap. I think there's a couple other things in there, but that's probably like a 3.5 to 4. So this is, you know, this is well above that for sure. And in all honesty, that's probably the same, the 5.5 to 5 3/4 if you want to go in increments. That's probably about the same that I'd give the lather and wood. This and this. I'd probably give both of them about a 5.5, 5 3/4. I don't know that I had any 10s. And this isn't like a soap review real quick, but just, I'm trying to like give you my grades. PDP, I like the sense of PDP. I can't tell you that I'd put these any higher than a 6 though. I mean, the ingredients are okay, but I can't say that they're great. I get good lathers with it, no problem with that. I'd probably say that these two are my top tallow soaps. Maybe, and I'd say these are probably equal as far as performance, post-shave and during. Those are probably, I don't know, maybe 8s. This is most definitely, without a doubt, PAA is most definitely, without a doubt, my most favorite and highly rated, probably 7.5 to 8 on this as well. Vegan soap. So, just a little bit of, I guess, information on how I would grade the soaps. So anyways, yeah, Classic Shavings Bacon Scented Premium Shaving Soap. For the price on these little sample pucks, I'd say absolutely head over there, classicshaving.com, and grab a couple pucks. I think it's going to last you a while like that. Here, let me rinse out the bowl real quick. maybe this will be interesting to some of you that actually want to try it. I'll show you. So I have that much in the brush, so that's probably another full pass, if not a full pass and a cleanup or two. And then in the actual bowl, I had probably another pass that I just rinsed out. And then I still have this on the bottom of the bowl. So that's probably enough for at least a shave, you know, at least a full brush worth. So a shave. So I could basically get 2 to 3 shaves out of just that one little chunk. So you're looking at, I don't know, maybe that's probably a couple months worth of suds there. So as far as that, it's good value. But when you're getting to the higher end, yeah, see, like my face right now, I don't know, when did I end my third pass? Probably about maybe 3 minutes ago, 3 to 5 minutes ago. Like, my face feels moisturized. And I think you could probably see that, right? Like when your face is moisturized, you have kind of like a, not a glisten, but you have kind of like a sheen, I guess. Like a glitter type look, like Twilight. What's that dude's name in Twilight? The vampire. But yeah, like, you know, you could tell that your face is moisturized. So yeah, I mean, for sure, this is like teetering on that 6 for me. So for the aftershave, Brut. How long is this video? Jeez. Feature length, guys. But I actually had some time tonight, you know. Baby went down. Spent time with the wife, and she's going to bed, or she went to bed, so I was like, let me go ahead and shave now while I actually have some time and I don't feel rushed and I don't have to, like, you know. Shave super quick. All right, there we go. Woo, this Brut. It's a great scent. Nice fougere type. Sometimes I get like barbershop scent. And I was explaining that to somebody. I think it was Borberly. I forgot who I was talking to in the comments. But they were asking me, like, how do I define a barbershop scent? And my thing is, I define a barbershop scent to my nose as a scent that I've smelled before in an actual barbershop. Other people, like, they do their iterations of barbershop scents, like what they think a barbershop scent should smell like. That's not really how I, you know, think of barbershop scents. But this, I've definitely smelled this before in my barbershop. So to me, it has a barbershop scent. But then sometimes, like, I'll get a bit like a fougere type scent. So yeah, I don't know. My nose is weird. Anyways, guys, it's a very nice shave. Seriously, like, as far as everything with the soap, it's perfectly fine. Like I said, I think the little pucks, 2.5 inch pucks, I think they're a decent value. The tubs of it for 20 bucks, 4 ounces, no, not so much. That was long-winded, and yeah, hope you enjoyed at least. I'll see you guys next shave. Oh, thanks Lingophile for the soap, brother.